Hey, I'm Kev Mr. Welcome back to Gravel as we're heading to the sands of Namibia for episode 5. As we're going around the Skeleton Coast layout 1, 8.4 kilometers long in a checkpoint race to begin things off with. And of course, we've got to win. So we are going to drive in our Mini RV. Will be the Volkswagen Beetle RX. Our Hyundai Velostar SR Turbo. That's definitely got the most horsepower. Let's go with the Hyundai, shall we? So we can't quite get the Volkswagen Polo RX and the Ford Fiesta, and we've got the Subaru WRX. We get that after beating the Speedcross Master. Not quite there yet. Let's stick with this delivery. Let's see, we are revving up at the start. Let's get underway around Namibia in our Hyundai. Try and get a good start past the Subaru. Past the Mini as well. Someone's going for the flight of their life. What was that, the Ford? We've got the Mini in front, in third. We can take that position. Now we've got a good slipstream on the leaders as well. Yeah, towards some more jumps. Oh, we got a massive jump down the dunes, almost landing on top of our Hyundai there. Who's that lead? Is that Ford or Volkswagen? I don't know, but it's taking us along for the ride. It's a Ford. Let's try and go down the inside, but we got pushed right by a Hyundai. He's trying to take down the leader again. As I go side by side over that jump, insane. There you go around the outside. The Ford is being like a cork in the bottle. So our Hyundais, get out of here. Trying to push us. And that's our Hyundai being aggressive with us. Let's go into the jungle. It's like this is where the path diverges. Oh, we're taking the long route. We're an idiot. Let's accelerate out of it. Yes, the Ford's taken back the lead. Was that our Hyundai? I can't tell anymore. They've really gone into the water though. That slowed them down massively. So just over halfway through this race, here's our Hyundai and we take back the lead. We go drifting on the beach. Do love the look of these Namibia races. A shame the races themselves aren't too interesting, I would say. Because you've got this wide open space with all this sand, but you narrow it massively with these checkpoints. I would love it if we could just diverge paths, not in a pre-planned route, but just naturally, like with, say, barge edge control. Instead, it is very much Forza, isn't it? We've got a massive jump coming up. That's the checkpoint after, that's the important thing. There it is. Easily through, as I think. We're way ahead of our position as well as you go into the final couple of checkpoints. Drift it. Now where do we go after this? Oh, straight in front. And then there's the finish. Not a bad beginning. In jumpy Namibia. As we won ahead of the Ford in the end. Where's our Hyundai? There's a Volkswagen Mini, Subaru. Oh, he really did drop back. There he is, down in 6th in the end. Off the right, Lucas Mertens, should I say. As we got to level 19, yay, we've unlocked the Grand Vitara Country Cross, new livery for the Porsche as well, and a new track. This becomes available in free race. As we now head to the In the Canyon, they out for another checkpoint race, but with very different machinery in the trophy trucks. Oh yeah, we are going to take the Chevrolet for a ride, are we? Or we'll be the Ford. It'll be the Chevrolet. As we've got a new livery. Let's go with the new livery, shall we? As here we are revving up at the start. Such a ridiculous view in the trophy trucks, isn't it? What can we see? So I need a telescope to look over this. We get underway here in the canyon. Bit of a new venue. Not sure we've raced around here, as someone's brake checking us in front. There we go. Not block checking, that's just the block. Good to know my English is still up to scratch after almost 30 years, as I set down the inside for second. There's the lead and the Toyota. Oh, no wonder everyone's brake checking. That Toyota can't even go quickly. You'll be fast on the bicycle. He's trying to hold on to the lead by tapping our rear end, but that's not going to work. It's all drifting a bit too much there. As we take that lead after around a third of this race. Just taking all these inside lines. Well, let's go for the outside line here. Just dabbing the brakes. Oh, we've got a shot. Is this a short lift? Doesn't look like it. It's around the halfway mark. We are leading. We're trying to drift a trophy truck, which is not the best idea. We'll just about avoid. What is that? Oil refinery, is that meant to be? It looks like we've got a pretty good lead though in our Chevrolet. We're down to second. Looks like we've got a big jump coming up ahead, do we? Nope. False alarm. This is like the planes that you see in the David Attenborough documentary, isn't it? No, Richard Attenborough shows. I get my Attenboroughs mixed up, but yeah, the African plains, where all the cheetahs and lions and stuff. But I don't think we're being hunted today. I think we're the hunter. About to devour opposition with another victory. Oh, we've got someone catching up. Oh, but not close enough in the end, as we do win in our ridiculous trophy truck. Just though, look at that, it really did gain. As we beat our fellow Chevrolet by 1.5 seconds. Then you've got Raul Martin making it Chevrolet podium. And then who's that about? We've got the Toyotas. Do you not have the Fords? Oh, there's the Ford of Adrian Alvarez, as they've not this track in free race. And now we're going for a smash up round among the dunes, layout 2. Oh, for God's sake. As we are going to be doing it in a D Extreme racing car. So we've got the Abarths, the Alpine, East African Safari rally car. That might actually fit in well. Then you've got the Toyota, the Mitsubishi, that's the Evo 10. Then the Subaru, if I'm not. WRX STI 2015. Then we've got the Porsche DLC car as well. But let's try out this Subaru, shall we, with the 4-wheel drive. 2-litre 4-cylinder turbo. And we've got the default livery, it looks like. So we've got to beat a 2-minute 08.186 in this smash up event. Remember, we've got to go through the ticks, I think it is, or the green blocks, and avoid the crosses. So we are revving up our Subaru at the start as we get underway for this smash up event, and I just want this to end. It has taken, I don't know how many goes, so I'm just going to shut up and hopefully complete this abysmal event. Finally! Yes! We're in by 4.7 seconds ahead of the above Porsche. I'm just glad that's over. Thank fuck for that. So we have unlocked the Lancer Delta S4. Well, it's worth it for that. And we get a new livery for the Hummer. So we end with a time attack in the Savannah. They outwon 8.84 kilometers long. Of course, we got to finish first. As we're being a D Extreme racing car. So shall we just stick with the Subaru? Or should we go to the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 10? Why not? Let's make it old school. Old Mitsubishi and Subaru fighting it out. So we've got to beat 3:44.5 from Jacob Baker. Hopefully it doesn't take as long as that previous event. So we are revving up with our Mitsubishi at the start. Let's get underway in this wide open savannah. Look at the surrounding, doesn't it beautiful? Let's go through some water. Got to get down to third then. At least that feels kind of realistic how the water slows you down. This game compared to, say, Killer Time with the WRC games where it just feels like you've gone over some double-sided sticky tape and it's just bloody annoying. That feels like it's actually slowed your momentum down. This one. Looks like we've got a left-hander coming up. Now we've got to avoid the trees. As lighting's pretty good as well. It's been at dusk. So late in the day. That is the right one, isn't it? Dawn's at the early part. So we're going uphill. Where do we have to go? Oh, there we go. Right through the middle of those gates. As it looks like we've got to avoid some houses. Who the hell built those houses there? Oh, now we've got to slow it down. Got a slow section. I wasn't sure if this would take 2 runs, seeing how quickly completion went out, but now it looks like, yep. Got some slow sections here. We've got loads of, is that diggers or bulldozers or whatever? Oh, is this Milestone doing a bit of an in-joke about this game? You know how incomplete this game is. Oh, they do know to laugh at themselves, don't they, Milestone? We go through these lefts. I was looking at their DLC plan. They could have just waited a few months, maybe release the DLC as part of the game. Instead, we get a 50% completed game. Released a couple of months after they released Monster Energy Supercross as well. The audiences may be slightly different, but still, releasing your games so close to each other again makes no sense. I'd hate to be part of their marketing department if they have one. As we're going into left-hander, got some tight corners coming up. When it opens up a bit as well. Yeah, I wonder what Milestone have for the second half of the year then, if they had to release gravel so quickly, it feels like. Especially with that DLC plan, as I said, it's all planned out. Every month you're getting something. I mean, next week we've got the pack which has Finland has an environment. And they've already released, of course, the Porsche DLC cars as well. And do plan to release quite a few cars as well alongside these planned DLC packs at the end of every month, it seems. Every 4 weeks. So yeah, that's why it just feels like, even though this game got delayed from last year, it just feels like it got rushed out. Just so Milestone could chase that cheddar. Yeah, I wonder what they do have in the second half of the year. Hopefully MotoGP 18 on the Unreal Engine. Be nice to see if they actually improved that game. As we go towards the line. We've won it. Yes. Did love driving that Mitsubishi compared to the Subaru. As we won by a couple of seconds ahead of Baker. Then there's Aaron Dominguez. Then Kobayashi, Jorge Perez, Ethan Martin. Raj Chanda and Patrick Thomas, as we have unlocked this event. That's in free race, as we've completed episode 5 then, the Sands of Namibia. Next time out, we'll be going against the Wild Rush Master in a special episode. I'm guessing we've got 3 events against him to complete, but I hope you enjoyed the wide open plains of the savannah and of the tricky nature of Namibia, with it being a fast course, you can't make any mistakes. And of course, that smash out event being so superb as always. But I'll see you next time. South Fortune, I'll see you then. Got some work to do. Oh, fuck it. Don't go into the rocks, you idiot. But we're very wide. Got to turn. No, what are you doing? Let's go down the inside. Whoa, someone's going for a ride. Oh, you idiots. Totally off throttle. Braking heavily because we missed the checkpoint. Go, 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 go. Oh, come on. Have we lost it because of that stupid jump? Is he going through the jungle? Oh, of course you get pushed into a tree. Go around the outside. No. Let's go through or not. Have we done it? No. Oh, thanks. Put the arrows to the side as well, as you can't afford to hit any of the crosses. Come on, I'm braking like hell. Why would you put it to that side? Oh, come on. How the fuck has that slowed me down? What the fuck? I'm just gonna keep my foot to the floor and avoid. What the hell?